next. Man's best friend keeps you on the edge of your seat. Canines compete in Purina's Incredible Dog Challenge. Next, only on NBC.
Welcome back to Houston, Texas. Here are the official results in the women's Olympic trial marathon. Shalane Flanagan setting a trials record 2:25:38 to win, with Davila and Goucher second and third. Lewis Johnson with the U.S. team.
Well, Tom, lots of emotion down here at the finish line. Shalane, you said that your mantra for today was cold execution. Yes. But how are you able to keep your emotions in check, especially in the last part of this race?
It's so hard because these are our dreams. We fulfill dreams today, and we've worked so hard, all of us, every single person. So it's just really emotional, not only for myself, but for everyone. And we want to be in London so badly, and we just want to honor all the people who've supported us. And so it's really hard to keep those emotions in check, because you really can't allow yourself to the last 0.2 to really absorb everything, because you just got to make sure you cross that finish line. It's no guarantee.
And you did it. You made it there. Desiree, you said that being one of the favorites coming into this race meant that the last 4 years had gone well. Is this the way you dreamed it would end today?
Absolutely. Putting it together compared to last time, to have a huge upset and get so close, and now to put it together over 4 years and have it all culminate on this day and get myself on the team is probably the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. So.
And Kara, obviously this is a big deal for you. First from the track, now to the road. You've got Colt in your hands. But the tears at the finish line seem to say so much. What did it mean to you?
It's just been a really hard year for me, and I've been really welcomed by my new training group, and I just feel really happy to be on the team, and I'm just honored to be with Shalane and Desi. They're really great women.
All right, ladies, congratulations. We'll see you in London. Tom, freshly minted Olympians.
Indeed they are, Lewis, as we look at the members of the U.S. Olympic Marathon team, men and women, and the remainder of the USA track and field team to be chosen at the Olympic trials in Eugene, Oregon in June, and you can see that also on NBC. So the first steps on the road to London complete for the U.S. marathon runners with the conclusion of the Olympic trials here in Houston. Next Sunday, fierce rivals meet again. Alex Ovechkin leads the Capitals into Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins. The NHL game of the week next Sunday, 12:30 Eastern on NBC. And coming up, man's best friend keeps you on the edge of your seat. Canines compete in Purina's Incredible Dog Challenge next on NBC. Well, today 6 athletes punched their tickets to London, England. Med Keflezighi won the men's marathon Olympic trial, joined on the U.S. team by Ryan Hall and Abdi Rahman. And on the women's side, Shalane Flanagan set a trials record to head the U.S. team, with Desiree Davila and Kara Goucher finishing in third. So after a demanding day in Houston, it's on to London this summer for the members of the U.S. Olympic Marathon team. Now this is Tom Hammond for Craig Masback, Todd Williams, and Lewis Johnson saying so long from Houston.
Years, the fans that fill these seats year after year have witnessed history being made. Champions crowned, and most importantly, watching the bond strengthen between owner and dog. Where were you when you first saw a dog run and dive into the water, or soared through the air after a disc? Where were you when the Incredible Dog Challenge came into your hearts and homes? Today, the tradition continues here in St. Louis, and the passion of the competitors will capture your hearts once again. Wow, what a spectacular day about 50 miles outside of St. Louis. We are at Purina Farms as they will host today the top canines from around the nation. It is the 2011 Purina Incredible Dog Challenge National Championships. And welcome everybody to a beautiful day here on the gorgeous property of Purina Farms. My name is Trace Worthington along with Shalene Cockrell here. It is the 14th season of the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge, Shalene, and it gets better and better. We know that the competitors are improving. We know that there's a national championships at stake. But what does it take now? What does it take to get over the top and get on that podium after all these years?
Well, of course, with any athlete, as you know, preparation is really the key. They've got to have the right training and the right nutrition before they get here in order to do their very best. And then when it's game day, they've got to be on and perform and not have any mistakes.
And a lot regional champions are here, returning national champions, so a lot going on. But let's talk about VB in the Incredible Diving Dog Competition, and we also have some international competitors in the freestyle flying disc event.
Yes, indeed. Not only VB, but Jordan, our returning national champion diving dog. Those two went back and forth, breaking and setting records here last year at the national championships. VB, though, now holding the world record from our Western Regional. 31 feet 5 inches is the record. We're going to see if either one of them can break today. And then, of course, it's exciting. Shunsuke Hirai and his dog Shaq are back again from Japan in our freestyle flying disc competition. Last year was the first time we had a field of international competitors here, and they're back again this year with a lot of different styles, so that's going to be a fun one to watch.
All right, so a lot of action going on. Let's kick it off with the agility competition. Shalene, tell us about that before it begins.
Well, on the field, you have to make sure and understand that the dogs don't know where they're going. It is up to the handler to direct them to the right obstacle. And on the dog walk, the A-frame, and the teeter-totter, they must touch that yellow contact zone as they exit the obstacle. Also keep an eye on this area of the course. Because of the slight angle changes in the jump, it's going to be a difficult area to maneuver.
All right, thanks, Shalene. Let's get underway. Here's Diane Allen and her dog Bracken. They won the Western Regional Championships at our event in San Diego. And here we go. The National Championship Finals is underway.
Bracken, a 5-year-old male Border Collie. And of course, Border Collies are part of the herding breed. They're smart, athletic, and they're driven to work or play. And out here, Trace, they're really getting to do both. It is fun for them, but they're also working hand in hand with their partner out on the field. And so far, these guys are doing a great job. A lot of speed out there.
A lot of speed. It's all about minimal or no mistakes if you want to win the National Championship Finals.
You need to get through the course clean. He's got fast ground speed, and he's quick through the obstacles, and there we have our first time.
Wow, very quick, Shalene. 34.14, 0 faults. That's what it's all about right there.
As I mentioned earlier, even though they're just jumps, they're just offset enough to make it tough. So they maneuvered that very well. And of course, down and low through the weave poles. Everyone likes to see that.
All right, setting the pace nicely. Let's go to Teresa Rodney and her dog Sprint, the flat-coated retriever, set to go our second competitor in the large dog agility competition.
Sprint is 6.5 years old, and Teresa is really a veteran here at the Incredible Dog Challenge, competing way back in the beginning with some of her other dogs. So a lot of experience out here right now on the field.
Sprint won a silver at the finals here in St. Louis in 2009.
Good teamwork. You can hear Teresa with verbal commands and hand cues out there, directing Sprint. Clean run so far. They're going to have to push it.
34.14 is the time to beat. Sprint coming through. 36.19, a couple seconds short, Shalene.
But still a very fast time.
And here we go with Janine Depke and her dog Jill. 2011 Western Regionals. They had a second place in the Weave Pole Challenge, and then also at the same event, third in the large dog agility. Here they are at the National Championships.
Jill, a 2-year-old Border Collie, so our baby out here, but not looking like it in her skill and agility on this course. A big workout as well for these handlers trying to keep up with their dogs if they don't want to lead or handle them from a distance.
Wow, quick through the weave poles.
Very fast. And coming into the end, they might take the lead here, Trace, and they do.
Clean, 0 faults, no mistakes, and 33.35 is their time. Your new leaders.
Lightning fast. Here, making those angle adjustments without any problem, staying low, going over the bar, touching all of the contacts, and maximizing on every fraction of time.
So far, there have been 0 mistakes, no faults. Chris Libbs and Rumba, your defending national champions, our final competitors here today. We'll see if they can do it. 33.35 is the time to beat.
Rumba, a 5-year-old Belgian sheepdog, and Trace, they just missed touching that contact zone. That's going to cost them 10 fault seconds added to their time. Going to be pretty hard to make up for that and still defend their title here.
Yeah, good run right here through the middle section, Shalene, but 10 fault points, adding that 10 seconds will definitely cost them this competition at this point.
Now you have to, with this level of competition, you have to be able to get through the course clean. And a lot of times when you're pushing for that speed is where mistakes are made.
And if you're going to want to win the national championships, you have to be mistake-free. Our defending national champions come through 45.61. And again, Shalene, we said the 10 points cost them.
Right out of the gate, too much speed, and Rumba misses touching that yellow contact off of the dog walk.
All right, so your national champions, Janine, Debke, and Jill. The third member of our broadcast team is Sean Smith. He's with our winners. Sean.
Janine and Jill taking the championship in the large dog agility. Now, Janine, tell me how hard it is, the difficulties of running a dog this fast through a course this difficult.
Well, it's pretty tough because clearly I can't keep up with her. I'm old and slow, and so I've taught her to run a little bit away from me, and I just help to direct her from a distance and hope that I can show her where to go.
Well, you were both fast enough today. Congratulations on the national championship title.
Thank you. It's really exciting.
What makes a dog a champion? Is it just about having a pretty face? About the finer points of grooming? Or is it when an ordinary walk turns into a swagger? Maybe what makes a dog a champion simply depends on who's judging. There are thousands of dogs who compete in American Kennel Club events every year, and only a select few make it to the top. Their owners could choose to feed any food, but 10 of the top 10 AKC champions are fed Purina Pro Plan. It's the nutrition chosen by champions, and a perfect choice for the champion in your life. Go to Pro Plan's Facebook page now to view an exclusive behind-the-scenes dog show photo library.
So many things going on here at Purina Farms. At the new Purina Event Center, the Purina Pet Project took place to support pet adoption and the local area shelters. Kids came in and volunteers and painted dog bowls. They assembled beds and cots and designed and painted dog houses. The event was a huge success for a much worthy cause. So thanks to everyone. 2 champions crowned so far as we continue the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge National Championship Finals. Shalene takes us through our next competition. She's standing by on the field.
Our next event is about precision and ground speed. With obstacles that you normally see in the agility competition, this is a head-to-head race to the very end. It's the incredible 30 weave up and back.
Our first semifinal matchup, it is Border Collie versus Border Collie. Shalene, it's Joker and Jill.
The dogs have very similar coloring, but our defending champ is on the top of your screen with Amber, Jill on the bottom, and they're off, and right away Jill makes a mistake and has to go back and start over. Joker staying on course. I think it might be an easy win here to advance to our finals for our defending champ. Across the finish line.
Mistake free. It is Joker coming through in the #1 spot. And Jill will be eliminated from the competition. It is Joker who will advance to the final.
Now, of course, they have to do this cleanly. And right there, you see Jill kind of jump the start, missing 2 weave pulls. So Janine had to pull her back to start over again. And, of course, the time loss there lost the advancement.
All right, so who will Joker face in the final? Will it be Major or will it be Rumba?
Major on the bottom of your screen, our little Jack Russell Terrier. On the top, we have Rumba. Now, usually large dogs have the advantage, but Major has caused some major upsets earlier this season in our regionals. Let's see what happens here. Neck and neck. Major making an advancement up here on Rumba and across the finish line first.
Major, very talented.
Unbelievable, this dog.
and totally different styles. Large dogs drive through with a one-step, Major hopping through with both feet together in small dog style, but his rear legs really drive the force, and right here at the end, an explosion of energy, and Major is across the line first.
That's how you get it done. Here we go, the final. Major and Joker battling for the national championship title.
Small dog versus large dog. You just don't see that, Trace. Again, the big dogs usually just have the advantage.
Major so talented, winning our Western Regionals, and not only the small dog agility, but the weave pole competition.
Yes, a very athletic and talented dog. So here we go. Right now, Joker in the lead, wanting to defend the title here in St. Louis, and through the tunnel, neck and neck. Joker has the advantage going back into the 30 weaves. But look here, Major once again pulling it up at the end. Unbelievable. A small dog has taken the national championship title.
Wow, Major comes in and stirs things up and takes down Joker for the national championship title.
Oh, that race just gave me goosebumps. You just do not see this. All the way, Joker was kind of leading down out of the tunnel, but at the end again, that surge of energy puts Major on top.
Debbie and Major, now little dog, a huge heart. Talk about that win and beating all those big dogs out here today.
Oh, unbelievable for me. And I didn't know where the other dogs were. I'm focusing on my dog.
Well, this dog also came from behind almost every race and had that last little burst. Talk about that burst to finish strong.
Well, I had to feed off the crowd to know where I was, because if I take my eye off him, he'd pop out. So I just had to go as fast as I could with my feet and shuffle and let him go.
All right, nice national championship title to both of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, Purina Farms. Love it here.
All right, more champions to be crowned coming up. Our freestyle flying disc competition, where our international competitors are back on the field. And then the small dog agility competition will get underway, and then we'll make a splash with our diving dogs.
If you like to watch athletic dogs do incredible things, to learn how to teach your dog to be incredible, check out barknetwork.com. Woo! Get tips on how to teach your dog incredible tricks. Find local dog organizations in your neighborhood where you can get your dog involved in dog sports. Bark Network is a social network too. Connect with other dog lovers and tell your incredible dog story by uploading your dog's photos and video, and so much more. What are you waiting for? Go where the pros go. Barknetwork.com, the worldwide home for athletic dogs.
Who could resist the call of America's #1 puppy food brand? With DHA and essential nutrients also found in mother's milk. Purina Puppy Chow.
Now there's Major, sits atop the podium here at the National Championship Finals at Purina Farms. Shalene's on the field with our next competition.
Our next event is freestyle flying disc, and it actually focuses on a dog's natural prey instincts, where the disc resembles a bird. The dog likes to stalk the bird and catch the prey. Faye, around. There, stalking, and then go out to catch the prey. Now the difference is in the Purina arena, our teams are actually getting judged. 50 points for the handler, 50 points for the dog, to a 2-minute choreographed routine. We've got some great international competitors here today and lots of different styles, so let's see what they have in store.
Quick highlights. Karolina Novak and Java from Poland coming in with the 86.5, Shalene.
They were here last year, came back again to strut their stuff and did a nice job.
And Mark Meir and Rocket did a nice job. 86.5 was their score.
They took second place in our Eastern Regional event this year and earned a trip here to St. Louis.
And then Angela Marinakis and Stanley with a high score, 87.5.
So that is now the score to beat. They were qualifiers at our Eastern Regionals and won it for their chance here.
And getting underway here with Kusuke Harai and Jake, our Japanese competitors. Very solid, very talented, and they're underway.
Of course, Kusuke's older brother, Shunsuke Harai, was here last year and took home the national championship title to Japan. So now his younger brother, Kusuke, is on the field with a 3-year-old border collie.
Right there, nice catch.
Yeah, they are doing some impressive tricks out there right now and catching everything. Of course, catch percentage counts in the event of a tie. But right now, the movement, the flow, the tricks, this is a great routine. This runs in the family, Trace. Last year we saw their dad, Yachi Harai, out here competing.
But this year it's a double dose of the Harai brothers as Jake finally misses a disc.
But really works around the field. And now let's see, he does some inside moves. A flip and a catch, and look at that score.
Whiskey Harai and Jake, wow, that's huge, 93 points. And the crowd loves it as we are ready to see Jonathan Offey and Rudy. Jonathan Offey switched up dogs.
Yes, he did. He won our Western Regional in San Diego with his dog Aztec. Aztec, unfortunately, is recovering from an injury, so he brought another dog. It's another pit bull, Trace. He loves the breed, rescues pit bulls, and likes to show what they can do out here on the field. And right there, quick drop and catch. That release technique is very hard for the dogs to do because they want to hold on to it in close like that.
Typically, other breeds dominate this event, and Jonathan said he likes the fact that pit bulls are out here making a statement.
Stocky, sturdy breed. Remember, in this event, it's 50 points for the handler, 50 points for the dog, and the judges are looking at everything. Athletic ability, differentiation, the way they throw the disc, just like that, where he did two at once. And what they're able to do together, the whole flow, the routine, and how much the crowd likes it. This is definitely a fan favorite event. Very nice job.
So that wraps it up for Jonathan Offey and Ruby, 90.5, just falling short of Kuski Harai's score of 93 points. So they're in second place for now, and here is last year's national champion, Shunsuke Harai, and his dog Shaq. But first, Shalene got to sit down with some of our international competitors.
In 2010, for the first time, the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge had an international field of competitors in the freestyle fly and disc event, where teams from Poland, Japan, Canada, and the United States battled it out on the field. The title went home to Japan with Shunsuke Harai and his dog Shaq. In 2011, Harai returned to defend his title, once again going up against an international field, including Karolina Nowak from Poland. Both competitors feel their Purina experience has been a special one.
The idea of being on one field with the best players in the world was just amazing.
I know I'm not the best player, Shaq is not the best dog. I understand most important thing is for best team is the bond.
I think if you want to be a good player, you have to just fit with your dog. And you can see if a person has a bond with its dog or not.
As you can see, it just goes to show that the love and bond between humans and their pets is something that we all share.
And for Shunsuke now on the field, he even says his dogs are like a family or a brother. And look at that, a single foot stall with the dog and then up again. Absolutely unbelievable tricks that he has mastered with his dog Shaq. His strong point, he says, is the dog's balance ability.
Well, Shalene is going to have to be strong in this routine because his brother Kuski Harai and his dog Jake have 93 points, and that is the score to beat.
They are in the lead. The family rivalry going strong here. In fact, Shunsuke says when he was 18, he decided to be a pro dog trainer just like his dad. So dogs are very much a part of their life all the way around. And look at these tricks. They do some unique moves that we don't see here because it's really all about creativity and each pair, whatever they can come up with.
And both the Harai brothers have such great accuracy with the throws. Just the throwing of the discs are so accurate, making it easy for their dogs.
Again, showcasing that balance in the foot stall, and now a catch and release while he is up there. Unbelievable. I don't even think I could do that to hold my balance.
That's one of Shunsuke's signature moves right there.
And a jump off of 1 foot. Oh, the pressure is going to be on. I think it's between the brothers here today. Nice athleticism, height on those jumps, amazing. Who's it gonna be?
Wow, Shunsuke Hirai, 92.5, falls a half a point short of his brother Kuski. What made the difference, Shalene? Here's Kuski.
Oh, it was just little things. Here you see Kusuke's dog Jake tipping the Frisbee, but still making the catch, and them just really performing a very clean routine. On the other hand, Shunsuke and Shaq did a great job as well, but had a couple of mistakes.
Well, I hope the Hirai brothers brought a broom from Japan. They sweep the top of the podium. Let's go down to Sean Smith.
Kosuke and Jake taking the national championship title in the freestyle flying disc. Now, congratulations. Talk about your experience here at the national championships.
Thank you. Today is a very important experience for me. I am very happy. Thank you.
You're also very happy because not only did you win the national championship title, but you beat your older brother doing it, and now you have bragging rights for the entire year. Congratulations to you and your dog and your entire family.
Arigato.
All right, Kusuke Hirai and Shunsuke Hirai, 1 and 2. When we come back, the small dog agility competition where Kim, Simon, and Slider hope to repeat as national champions.
I would love to repeat this year. It would be really fantastic. Slider's a great dog. She and I have had a wonderful time together as a team. She's 8 years old this year, so you know we're going to be putting her into the veterans soon. So I'm hoping to repeat this year and kind of go out style with it.
And welcome back, everybody, to beautiful Purina Farms in the 2011 National Championships of the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge. Trace Worthington alongside Shalene Cockrell as we ready for our next competition. It's the small dog agility. And Baxter is the dog. Donna Nolan is the handler and owner. And we'll see what they can do. The first competitors here in this event.
Baxter is a 5-year-old Jack Russell Terrier. This course is exactly the same setup as you saw earlier in the large dog agility. Now the thing to notice is that the height of the jumps and the height of the tire have been adjusted to the height of the dog. So it's an equal playing field out there, Trace.
Baxter finished second at our Eastern Regional Championships in Atlanta, Georgia.
Working well together out on the field. Our small dogs, not quite as fast through the course when you actually compare times, but they are definitely quick out there. And again, the key to winning this level of competition is to have a clean run.
And that it is, a very clean run. Donna Nolan and Baxter, 41.75. That's the way to kick it off.
Indeed it is. And remember again, they do need to touch that yellow contact zone as they exit the dog walk, the A-frame, and the teeter-totter. And one other thing to notice here is that small dogs have a different style going through the weave poles.
All right, next to go, Roger Kaur and his dog Primo.
Primo, a 5-year-old Papillon, now taking to the course. And if you're not really familiar with this sport, you may think that the course is always the same. It is not. The obstacles are always the same, but they are always laid out in a different configuration. That's why it is solely up to the handler to direct their dog to the right obstacle. It's not memorized.
And Primo knows how to get it done. 90 titles and awards to Primo's resume.
This is an experienced little dog, and they work well together out here. Roger staying right up along Primo, leading him through this course. Not a whole lot of weight. They do have to wait for that teeter-totter to touch the ground before they jump off in a perfect run.
Zero faults, 40.13. There you go. There's your new leaders, Roger Kaur and Primo.
That's the way to get it done. Hopping through in small dog style. And again, this is the only obstacle that moves, so it causes the most apprehension, especially for little dogs when they have to sit there that long for their weight to get the teeter-totter to touch the ground.
All right, now we are ready for Juliana Lund and Zuri.
Zuri, another 5-year-old out here on the field. Zuri is a Shetland sheepdog. Seeing all sorts of breeds competing. Oh, and a downed bar. That is going to cost them 5 seconds added on to their total time. Very fast, but sometimes being too fast can cost you in the mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. Juliana said Zuri runs full throttle, as you mentioned. Sometimes that doesn't pay off.
Full throttle indeed. Look at him go. Oh, darn, another bar. Another 5 seconds now added onto their total time. disappointing, I'm sure, to Juliana. And across the finish line.
Well, very fast time, Shalene, 35.05, but when you add the 10 seconds, 45.05.
And that won't get it done today, but they did a great job out on the course, slowing down to make sure that contact got touched, but then they just turned the angle into the jump too quickly and knocked the bar.
So Primo in the #1 position, 40.13 is the time to beat, and here are our defending national champions. It is Slider and Kim Simons.
Can they defend their title here today? This is an 8-year-old Nova Scotia duck turling retriever.
It's hard to say.
Yes, that's a long name. But what's great about the Incredible Dog Challenge is that any dog, any breed can compete. Even mixes, mutts, whatever. Any dog can be incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. They have a lot of fun out here, too, as our defending national champions have no fault so far. The time to beat, 40.13. Can they do it?
We shall see. Working well together. A little bit on the big end of small dogs with Slider, and across the line, no, not going to repeat.
Falling short by just a hair, 42.16. Close, but it is Roger Coeur and Primo who take home the national championship title. Our winners are with Sean Smith on the field.
Roger and Primo getting the win in the small dog agility. Congratulations, the national championship title. But let's talk about this, a Papillon. You see the breed, you kind of think it's a foo-foo breed, but you guys proved this dog is truly athletic.
He is a very athletic dog. He does look like a frou-frou dog, but if you shaved his hair and you looked at him underneath, he is very, very strong, very dense, and a very strong athletic dog. And he got it from his dad, who also won this, and he was fantastic also.
Well, that was a pleasant surprise to see this dog run so fast to that course. Congratulations on the national championship title.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful to be here.
Coming up next, the Diving Dogs take to the skies for the big prize. Defending national champion Jordan is back in the house to defend the title. But Lisa Anstrom and Vivi are here. They're the current world record holders.
Oh, I'm super competitive. You know, I'm competitive, but, you know, I try to look at it, at the end of the day, it's a dog jumping off the dock into the water.
Now back at Purina Farms at the national championships of the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge. It's 14th season. We are ready for our final competition. Incredible Diving Dogs. It's the best of 3 jumps that count. However, only the top 5 advance after round 2. They get a chance for a 3rd jump. As we check out highlights, here's Brooklyn jump 1, 25 feet, 6 inches, and then Remy answers with a 28-foot jump, and then Baxter comes up and gets over the 30-foot mark, 30 feet, 4 inches, Shalene.
Zoom up on the platform with a leap of 27 feet, 10 inches, then Pyro launching out to 29 feet, 8 inches. Next was Suey, out into the water at 26 feet, 9 inches.
World record holders at 31 feet, 5 inches, jump 1, 30 feet, 6 inches, and then Crash comes in at 26 feet, 10 inches. Jordan, 27 feet, 4 inches. So an impressive first round of the Incredible Diving Dog competition. Vivi sits in the #1 spot, 30 feet, 6 inches. Baxter close behind in 2nd place. And now we'll check out Baxter. This is the 2nd jump. First round jump, 30 feet, 4 inches. We'll see what Baxter can do here, Shalene.
Now, if you look on the bottom of your screen, the green there is the dock, and then the launch into the water. Now, you want to have no green to maximize your distance, but there, he still improved upon his jump, 30 feet, 11 inches out into the Purina pool, and he was even looking backwards. Look at that, trying to catch the bumper mid-air, so the throw is key.
Definitely key. Pyro gets ready to launch, 29 feet, 8 inches. After jump #1, we'll see what they got for jump 2. Here we go.
Right up to the edge of the platform and 30 feet, 4 inches. So an improvement upon his jump #1 as well. Look at this. When you get the toes up to the edge of the dock, that gives you more inches in the pool. But again, looking back towards catching the toy instead of reaching forward.
So here's Crash. with a 26-foot 10-inch jump after jump 1.
Ready, okay.
Jump number 2 getting all fired up there.
Out into the pool. 30 feet even. So again, an improvement, but I really think these dogs could be going a lot further if the throws were actually leading them out into the pool. They're all having to look back and are turning their heads, and that costs them distance because, of course, it's judged by where the dog's nose enters the water.
And world record holder VB gets ready to launch, getting that world record jump in our regional event in San Diego. And I'll tell you what, over the past year, a lot of drama in this diving dog competition between VB and Jordan.
We had just come down for a last-minute qualification, just hoping to even compete. And lo and behold, in the qualifiers, she jumps a 30 feet 6 inch, which is, you know, real close to the world record at that time was 30 feet 10 inches. So she almost broke the world record in qualifiers. So, you know, just to make the finals was exciting enough.
Jordan came out and got the world record jump of 31 feet, but moments later, VB with a 31-foot 1-inch jump takes over the lead and a new world record. But then it was Jordan continuing the drama on her third jump, beating VB by only 1 inch.
But you know, I mean, that's the way it goes. You know, she jumped further than we did, so, you know, she deserved to win.
One of the greatest experiences of you know, our life. You know, it's just so proud of all of her accomplishments.
Oh, I'm super competitive. You know, I'm competitive, but, you know, I try to look at it, at the end of the day, it's a dog jumping off the dock into the water.
The rivalry continued hundreds of miles apart, where VB in the San Diego event redeems herself 31 feet 5 inches and sets the new bar, the world record.
And then to have her break the record down there, it was really amazing, and it took so long to try to judge the jump.
Foot mark 31.05, a new Purina Incredible Dog Challenge world record.
So many of the dogs here can take it. You know, so many of the dogs can take it. There's so much, so many amazing jumpers here.
You know, it'd be awesome if we could re-break VB's record, but I don't know if that's going to happen. VB is on top of her game.
I'm sure there's more in her, and the higher I can get her, which unfortunately I tend to throw low, but the higher I can get her, I know the farther she can go.
And you can check out that interview and many others on barknetwork.com as we're ready to check out VB's second jump of 3.
30 feet 6 inches was her first jump. Another nice launch and ties it. But we know she's got more in her trace, because that world record she set was at 31 feet 5 inches. So she can definitely go farther. Lisanne has said many times to me, it all depends on her throw and getting VB up in the air high enough to also get the distance.
Here we go, the reigning national champion, Jordan. VB holds the world record but doesn't have a national title. And here we go, Jordan, jump 2. Nice.
Not quite to the end of the dock, though. You can still see some green there. 30 feet 4 inches, improving 1 foot, but still obviously not Jordan's best either. It's crazy to think that 14 years ago, when Purina started this event, the dogs were only going about 20 feet, and now they're all right up around the 30-foot mark.
Gonna need a bigger pool, Shalene. Baxter in the #1 position, 30 feet 11 inches. VB and Jordan trailing behind. We'll see who can get it done when we come back. The national championship title is on the line.
If you like to watch athletic dogs do incredible things, to learn how to teach your dog to be incredible, check out barknetwork.com. Woo! Get tips on how to teach your dog incredible tricks. Find local dog organizations in your neighborhood where you can get your dog involved in dog sports. Bark Network is a social network too. Connect with other dog lovers and tell your incredible dog story by uploading your dog's photos and video, and so much more. What are you waiting for? Go where the pros go. BarkNetwork.com, the worldwide home for athletic dogs.
So far, an exciting national championship finals here at beautiful Purina Farms as we head into the third round of our incredible diving dog competition. Remember, the top 5 after the second round are the ones who advanced. So it'll be Baxter, VB, Jordan, Pyro, and Crash who will have a shot here. Baxter, 30 feet 11 inches. We know VB and Jordan have the goods to exceed that. We'll see if they can take care of business as Baxter tries to hold on to the lead in jump number 3.
Can he do it?
Get it, Baxter! Get it!
Oh, caught mid-air. Perfect throw, though, right up to the edge. And he ties his best, 30 feet 11 inches, which still is the mark to beat. Very nice. At least the bumper was leading him, and he stayed outstretched forward to maximize those inches when he landed in the pool.
Okay, so here's Pyro above that 30-foot mark, jump 2, 30 feet 4 inches, and here we are in the third round.
Pyro launches right from the edge of the platform and at 31 feet 3 inches. There we have broken the 31-foot mark. Now the pressure is truly on, Trace.
A huge jump for Pyro. Last year, this would have been part of the drama.
Yes, it would have. 31 feet 5 inches, again, the world record to beat. He's just 2 inches short of that, and now our leader.
Are you ready?
Currently in 5th, here's Crash.
Ready?
30 feet is the best so far for Crash. Here we go. Wow. Great jump, but the throw once again a little short, Shalane.
A little short. He improves, though, still by an inch, but unfortunately, when he's looking back to try and catch that disc midair, that takes away his forward momentum, and his head is still turned in the water. He could have had maybe 6 inches, even a foot more distance had the throw been right.
It's all about teamwork as VB gets ready for jump number 3. Hasn't got over that 31-foot mark. And Shalane, VB currently in 3rd in unfamiliar position. Pressure's on.
But we know she's got it in her. 31 feet 8 inches, Trace. We have a brand new world record right here at the National Championship Finals. The world record sat at 31 feet 5 inches. Here, VB right up to the edge of the dock, nails over, gripping the edge, launching high, the perfect throw, everything in order to have a new world record.
History being made once again here at the National Championship Finals as VB pads her world record distance. One left to go. Jordan, our reigning national champion.
Can she do it? Not today, Trace. 28 feet 11 on jump number 3. Her longest jump, 30 feet 4 inches. While she's gone over 31 feet before at last year's national championships, today was just not her day. And as we've heard, it's just a dog jumping off a dock into water.
So VB locks down the new world record distance and a national championship title. Sean is with Lisanne.
Lise and VB getting the win and setting a new world record, 31 feet 8 inches. But let's talk about that. Coming into your 3rd and final jump, you were in 3rd place as the record holder. Talk about that final jump and the pressure you were feeling.
Oh my gosh, I was just thinking, these dogs are really good, you know? It's just, the competition here was amazing. It was such a nail biter, which I love, for it to be really close. I'm so proud of my dog. I can't believe that this is like the 4th record that she's broken here with Purina. It's amazing.
Yeah, came into the weekend as a world record holder and broke their own record, and now the new record is set. Congratulations on your national championship win.
Thank you so much.
All right, what an awesome way to cap the national championship final. VB, a world record holder and now a national champion. Congratulations to all of the competitors here today. And for the latest videos and highlights and the latest information, we invite you to check out barknetwork.com. And as we tee up our 15th season, I hope you join us again for another exciting year of Purina Incredible Dog Challenge action. On behalf of Shalane Cockrell and Sean Smith, I'm Trace Worthington. Thanks for watching. This dog is out.